Yo, Ironic Atheist here. And this is a video response to some dumb bitch on YouTube who has made a video titled, "If Hitler was right, then Jesus was wrong." And then it says etc. or whatever. It says ditto, whatever. I forget what it says. Forget the username. But she basically argues in the video that every law has a moral lawgiver. And thus, there's moral law. And thus, there must be a moral lawgiver. Okay, let's argue this is true. Let's just imagine this is freaking true. That you know this for 100% fact. That you have all the evidence that there's never been a law in the existence of the universe that has been invented, that has came about without a lawgiver. Let's assume you know this, that there has to be a lawgiver. Somehow you know this. You have evidence, and you can prove it. Which you don't, unfortunately. You just claim that every law needs a moral lawgiver. It's apparent that every law has a lawgiver, but that doesn't necessarily mean somewhere off in another part of the universe, which we haven't even found out about yet, has totally different workings than over here. We wouldn't know. We only know about what's on planet Earth and in our solar system and a little bit outside of that. We don't know about the entire universe. So claiming an absolute like that is just ridiculous and bullshit. Okay? You need to prove it if you want to claim it as fact. Now, arguing in our part of the universe, okay, let's say there's a moral law. There has to be a moral lawgiver. Does that necessarily say anything at all about who gives the law? No. Just because it's given doesn't mean you know the giver. I might get a present. What if I get a present from a guy named Joe Bob and I've never met him before? And I open it up and inside's a truck. I'd be lucky to get a name Joe Bob on. Let's erase that. Let's redo that. Let's say I get a present on it. No one puts, for example, I want to see a present that says God did it on it. I'm basically saying, where is your proof God made the laws? Where is your proof the laws were even made in the first place? Who says they didn't always exist? Or who said they weren't made by natural phenomena, like the universe itself? It's possible. Yeah, and if you claim otherwise, then you must be pretty ignorant, because we don't know everything about the universe. So I could claim there's butt-fucking turtles somewhere in the universe. And I can claim that not as fact. I wouldn't claim that as fact, but I would be able to hold that belief. And as long as we have no evidence that there's no butt-fucking turtles in the universe, then I can claim there's a butt-fucking turtle somewhere in the universe and hold that belief. But unfortunately, because of that, you cannot claim that there's no way for something other than a God to have created it, because you don't know. It's impossible for you to know. Do you know everything in the universe? No. And therefore, you don't know what's out there. We don't know what's out there. So we can only make guesses and assumptions, unless we get some sort of evidence, but we have none yet so far. Really? You must really be dumb if you're just claiming everything as an absolute. That's all you're doing. You're already assuming that there has to be a moral lawgiver. You're already assuming the lawgiver is God. I want to know what made you. Where's the tag on the moral law, on our moral laws that says God did it? Anywhere? Anywhere? No. Not one bit. Nothing in the universe, other than one book, says that God gave us morals. So, Yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna try and post this on her as a response to her video, because there's no video responses, which I find absurd. And the comments have been disabled, the ratings have been disabled, only because she's been pwned probably 500 times over as soon as she made the video. And I think any reasonable person will know this. I'm going to put a link in the video description over there. Yeah, over there. And hopefully someone will watch this video. Because that bitch is dumb.